What's going on, guys? Watercool Full. Today we're going to be installing the 4070 Ti Super by MSI onto this water block. So kind of new rig with the camera and everything. So take a pause on the video, and this is where you want the thermal pads to be. Here, here, here. You got two of them here, one of them here, and of course the RAM. This is where you need to have the thermal pads for this water block. There is a picture of it and you have to zoom in. It's a pain in the butt to see actually. So I guess figure out excuse me on how you want to do that. Show you my door. So for thermal paste I have MX6, and then I think I have MX5 here, and then I also have liquid metal, but I'm not going to do liquid metal on this. I'm just going to use MX5 or MX6 on it, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is take this guy, put some on the GPU I should say, and then you have screws right here to the left of me, as well as washers. So you need screw and washers for this to work. So I'm gonna do a line on the GPU itself, just because it's a little bit different now, because it isn't like a perfect square or whatever. So that's how I did it, like so. And then now what I'm going to do is line up the GPU with the holes. So you have this, you have this guy, so pretty much try to line up everything. And then if my head gets in the way, I apologize, but it's just a pain in the butt when you're so about right here. I want to try to do this as a one deal to make sure everything is going to go in. And there we go. That's pretty much how you want it. Might need to move it a little bit more right there. Okay, that is in like when. Thank God. Okay, next up we're going to have these guys right here. So what you can do, if you're having issues, you could take a little bit of thermal paste, put on it, and more or less act like glue in a way. But I'm gonna see if I can get this the first time like this, but if not, I shall use the thermal paste method to hold these guys in or whatnot. And these are spring loaded too at the bottom. So, and I'm also using a shirt because I did paint the GPU and I'm not trying to lose my paint job, if that makes sense. So now it's just trying to get into the hole and having it be able to screw in. So that's going to be the fun part, because you have three parts kind of going against you. You have the block, which might want to push out of the way. You have the holes that may not want to go in all the way. But what I think I'm going to try to find is if I can get maybe one of these screws or a different set of screws that I have here, and kind of pre-start it like so. So then from there I'm going to take the screw right here and then insert it into the hole of the water block there. Of course it's not working, and you're going to have to use force on here. So, and then also don't tighten the screw all the way. me see. Here. That's the fun part. So I'm going to use thermal paste. So you can just put a little dab thermal paste right there. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch. And then that should hold it into place, hopefully. And you're going to take your tweezers like so, and then kind of line it up where you want it. And then from there, kind of try to get the holes in aligned. So because I think there's probably two methods, one without the spring and one with. That's what I'm thinking. But alright, so the spring method work. I wouldn't tighten them all the way because you still have 3 more to go. So we're gonna tap it with thermal paste right there, just to hold into place. Crisscross pattern. Then take your tweezers, drop it in. So take your screwdriver and see if it'll hopefully line up. Alright, feel some resistance, that's good. Next up, a little bit of thermal paste on this guy. So that should be good. Okay, then we'll slowly put that into place. Tack it in more or less. And take your other screw. Hopefully, there we go. Kind of line it up in the center. Okay, we got, there we go. And then again, right here, 4th hole, final hole. There. We'll take another one of these guys and we'll drop it into place right there. Okay. And we go in like so, and then hopefully this will be the last one. Looks like we're good. So, and we're gonna keep these kind of, well, kind of loose, and then so you can move the PCB and stuff a little bit. So, because you can kind of see the holes where they kind of line up, but kind of don't. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take this screw out. Alright. And then see if I can kind of finagle it this way. So I'm going to loosen this screw a little bit. Just enough to get it aligned. And then if I can, that'd be great. So it looks like, oh, that was one of them that actually popped off. So I think that should be good. Hopefully that works. Okay, and luckily we do have more screws, so we're kind of lucky in that department. Okay, got that good. Don't force it, just let the springs do their job, kind of thing. So okay, go to the other one. Okay, now next is going to be the back plate, which should be these guys right there. Okay, and then this still has some of the 3M rubbing compound on it, so it's going to line up with the power and everything like that. So that's how it's going to line up, like this. There we go. So you're going to have the long screws and then you're going to have short screws. So I'm assuming long ones are going to go here and then short ones are going to go in here. That's because they really don't show you what goes in it, but essentially all you're doing is putting this on. So that's what I'm thinking these are for right here. They're going to go in here and just kind of hold it into place. Okay. Might be a smaller screw, maybe. I don't know, but it's gonna mess up my paint job, that's for sure. These have a smaller head, so I'm wondering if I can use these for the one that I just did. These are actually going to be skinnier. These are going to probably be a 0.0. So yep, that's what I thought. And then do a crisscross pattern. It's going in, so that's good. Looks like we'll use another long one right there. So we're going to see if those longer screws might be able to fit in these. We'll find out. See if the long one will fit in here too. If not, we'll change those screws out. And I'll probably put a washer on them or something. Yeah, it looks like these are too small. But that's alright. Then next up, you have basically the GPU bracket. And these are really small screws as well, so we don't want to lose these guys. And you do get an extra one. It comes with a set of 2. So essentially it's gonna go, you're gonna take it and it's gonna go like this. That's how it's gonna be held in. It's also beveled as well, so that kind of helps. Okay, then we just need another screw. Like so. Make sure it's secured. So that's what it pretty much looks like, and it's a single slot card, more or less, instead of a triple. More or less, I would say like a slot and a half if you consider the extra length in here. Still have to clean this stuff up. I'll get that Q-tip with that. Let's see what about these screws right here? Yeah, they're way too, they're not even holding anything really. So that's that guy right there. We're gonna swap out to the small ones. So you are supposed to use these guys right here. And then this guy, yeah. Absolutely nothing holding that, it seems. I wonder if I can just shake it out. If not, I'll just get a magnet or use my tweezers to get it. So don't make the mistake I did and use the skinny ones for that guy, essentially. So that's pretty much what you use. Pretty much skinny here, and then you have to use the black screws right there. And that's what it looks like. Rate, comment, subscribe, click that like button, and as always, have a great day now.